So Newcastle United, how did they do last season? Who they signed? How are they going to do this season? So Newcastle finished 10th last season. What I thought was a fairly respectable finish, based on their squad. The fans were particularly irked with Pardew. I think because the level of performances fell so much as the season went on, and the fans haven't really taken to Pardew since he went there. I think that's grossly unfair. I think he's done a really good job. He's made some astute signings in that time, and with the club of their resources, I think mid-table is all that can be expected. But of course, for some reason, the Newcastle fans think they have this right to challenge for trophies. I think the signings that they've made will push the team higher up the table. If we have a quick look at who they have signed, they brought in Ayoze Perez from Tenerife, Jack Colback from the local rival Sunderland, CM de Jong, great signing from Ajax, Remy Cabella, great signing from Montpellier, Riviere from Monaco, don't really rate him, Daryl Janmaat from Feyenoord, really good signing, Facundo Ferreira from Shakhtar, don't know too much about him, and then the two boys from Forest, Lascelles, who James Frost tells me is a great prospect, and Carl Darlow as well. So within that, CM de Jong, Cabella and Janmaat are all really, really talented players. And they've actually, Newcastle done really well to get those players ahead of those players going to bigger clubs. So I think those players will add significantly to Newcastle's squad. In terms of looking at the season ahead, I think the fact there's no European football is a bonus for Newcastle. Excuse me. Is a real bonus for Newcastle. I think it means that because they struggled last season with the squad depth, and when they got an injury last year, it was particularly noticeable. But I think this year, with that added quality, without European football, I think they'll be competing with the sort of Evertons and Tottenhams of this world. They could, if they have an outstanding season, try and push on for the top four. But I think with the potential resurgence of Man U, I think that will be difficult to achieve. And I think Newcastle will be looking at probably an eighth place finish this season.